have to spend every morning with my dogs. I'm not kidding either. I'm not shitting you at all. I have to spend every single morning with my dogs. I have to take them to the park, take them for a run, take them on a walk. I have to spend time with my dogs because business is a game of people. And if you know anything about my story, is that I don't have the best experience with people, okay? I don't tend to love people all that much, right? And I get sick of people. And there's something about being around my dogs that has put me in the best frame of mind. And I know it puts me in the best frame of mind. I'm always with my dogs and I've got my headphones in. I'm listening to podcasts, music. I'm listening to books. I'm listening to things, but I'm spending time with my dogs. And I know it sounds weird, but you know what? It's what I feel it, like literally just bringing peace into my life. And I've tried, hell, I got to work out. I got to do all these things. But for some reason, spending time with my dogs every single morning has been one of the biggest game changers for me. And the days I don't do that, I almost can't. It's like I feel off. I feel almost like I've got so much like pent up tension inside me. I'm just like, I just need to spend time with my dogs in the morning. It's almost this peaceful time in the morning for me to be able to step aside from everything. Because the second I wake up, my phone is blowing up. Any of you who have been around me have seen it. I set my phone down for 30 minutes, for an hour. I pull it up. There's 20 emails. There's 50 texts. There's just all these DMs, all these comments, and I'm just like, oh my gosh. It's just this nonstop beating inside of my brain. And you're going to experience that as well. As your brand grows, I don't think you guys understand, as your brands grow, that comes with hundreds of DMs and constant people trying to get your attention. And for some reason, being with my dogs every single morning was what I found. And here's what I want you guys to understand. Your non-negotiables are yours. The non-negotiables you establish in your life are your non-negotiables. You're going to listen to me say this, and you know what? Maybe it's not for you to go listen to watch dogs. I'm going to tell you one right now that I've heard over and over. Take a cold shower. You ever heard this? If you want to be successful, go take a cold shower. Fuck that. Oh, yeah, I'm going to spike my nervous system so that way I'm on top tier. Okay, good for you. And then I'll also take, a shot of fucking cocaine up my arm, and then I'm on top tier. You want to see my nervous system go off? Woo, baby. Wolf of Wall Street, his non-negotiable, that he's like snorting that shit, right? So I'm just telling you guys right now, what works for some people is not going to work for everyone. You are your own different human being. Find what is yours. Make it your own. If there's anything I could try to teach you guys is to find a way to make it your own. And this actually, let me just tell you this right now. I call this building your quiver, okay? So basically, you're going to go around, you're going to hear stuff from me. None of you should take 100% of what I say and implement it. I mean that. Do not take 100% of the things that I do and implement it into your business because my business is different. You should seek to find maybe one or two things that you like that I do really well that you can implement into your business. And then you should try to find one or two things that you read from this book from Russell Brunson and that one or two things that you get over here when you go to a Tony Robbins seminar. You don't try to take in everything because it's impossible. So what you do is you take an arrow from my quiver. You take an arrow from Tony Robbins' quiver. You take an arrow from my friend Keaton Hoskins, the muscle. You take an arrow from Sean Whalen. You take an arrow from, Dan Fleischer, whoever it is. And you start taking an arrow from each and you add it to your quiver. And now all of a sudden you have this unique framework that works just for you that is a piece from everybody else and is totally unique to what anyone else would find. Okay? This is one of the biggest hacks. You cannot expect to absorb everything from everyone. I take a piece from Ed. I take a piece from Andy. And then I see the other pieces. Hey, that's him. I'm me. And it works for him, but it doesn't mean it works for everybody. Okay? So anyways, when I talk to you about what I do in the morning, I found that to be my thing. When I'm in the morning with my dogs and I spend time, it's one of my favorite things to do. So hope that helps.